Hey, folks, welcome back to the lab. Well, we have a project here that is interesting, and it's kind of going against my norm a little bit. I love finding these electrified ones because I want to unelectrify them and make them work properly again. But this one, and I've had this around for a while, and I've been contemplating what I want to do with it. So there's two major holes in the fount, one for here, one in the back for the cord. This is kind of all blocked off. I don't know, probably some kind of coin or something jammed down in there. So this is electrified now, and it's very old electrification. I mean, look at, yeah, look at this. So this is, so yeah, by the way, so this is a junior wagon lamp. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean this up, but I am going to keep it electrified with all these pieces in it. Now, I'm not going to go for taking the paint off and none of that. What I'm going to do is, I think I'll like hit it with an 800 grit and some lightly steel wool. Get through some of this grime and dirt, and so leave this paint patina here, and we'll clean this up, and we will leave it electrified. First, I haven't even checked to see if it works. I'm a little worried about this ancient plug and ancient cord, but I'll look the cord over for any kind of cracks, and then we'll take it from there. All right, let's check it out. All right, so let's try it out, man. Boy, this should be interesting. This cord getting in my mic. Oh, I bet you I know what that noise is. I bet you there's a freeze warning tonight. Ziggy, what are my notifications?
You have one new update from Amazon Shopping. Based on your order history, it may be time to reorder 50 pieces abrasive buffing polishing wheel set for rotary tools. It's $13.58. Would you like to add it to your cart?
No. Jeez, asking me.
Okay, let me read your next update.
Okay, well, she's drunk. I think Ziggy's drunk. Yeah, so she's talking about these reorder from Amazon. And I was just talking about them too. All right, so let's just, okay, we are plugged in. Let's see. I still want to just make myself a little, yeah, all right. Trying to figure out what's causing that. Oh, it looks like the bulb's just really low. It's rattling around in there. Okay, cool. Love that. Yeah, like I said, this is a really old electrification. Okay, what is that all about? I want to get that off of there right away. There's a little eyelet here, which there's no way that eyelet is going to... Okay, so, boy, that's really on there. And that's a very strong washer. It's just a washer that's on there. I wonder if that's, oh, I bet you I know what that's for. That's to keep this from falling inside the tank, because you'd have to take the whole damn thing apart. Okay, we'll leave it on there. Okay. All right, let's see what's going on with this thing. Nice junior cold blast glow, very nice. We'll clean that up and put that baby right back in. I got a number of other junior size. I got one that's amethyst. No, a junior glow belongs in this, for crying out loud. Okay. So yeah, that's what it was. So this was very loose. Oh, I see. Yeah. Oh, man, that must have been a bitch to run that through there. Ugh. I bet you, although it was probably a lot longer, you probably would have been able to do it. But yeah, I can't pull this out because of that washer. But I don't really see much of a reason to do it. We can still clean this in here without making a mess. Okay, so get this out of the way. Now, let's see. It's exactly the way I found it, by the way. All kind of cobwebby and everything. Oh, this is Sanskrit. So with grime on here, I couldn't even tell. But this is a Junior Sanskrit, which a shit ton of them were. An R. Yes. All right. Where to start? So I think I'll start. That doesn't need anything. I will throw a fresh 800 grit. Yeah, who knows? I may end up actually having to have Ziggy order me some. Oop, I better not talk about her when she's in the room. Man, this is in nice shape, man. This reflector's in real nice shape. So I'm doing this to kind of help protect the lens on the back of the reflector here. I'm looking to see what is this. I'm hoping there'd be some tin left, but there's not. But we'll brighten it up real nice because now that we have a bulb in there. And I got a whole bunch of bulbs at a estate sale last week. All kinds of small appliance bulbs of all sizes and shapes. So we'll find the right one. Maybe I can find one of those flame bulbs. That'd be kind of cool. All right, let's hit it with I'm going to start with the reflector with 800 grit. It kind of helped me figure out what's going on here with this thing. There's no paint on this reflector, so it's not like I'm removing any paint. All right, let's do it. Okay, so let's get back at it. We've been away for a couple days. Things been a little nuts. But I've been walking past this thing constantly going, hey, can't wait to get back to work on it. Because I'm enjoying this. As I enjoy many of my lanterns, some I don't. Like the one I just finished before this, oh boy. It was a DIETZ D-Light large fount. It really put me in a bad mood. I almost didn't want to do another lantern after it. I wanted to take a little break. But, you know, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to dig into that Junior. So, let's continue with the 800 grit. We got kind of most of it done with the 800 grit. And I don't know, you know, it's just kind of a play it by ear. So, I don't know how. Maybe we'll just go straight to steel mulling it after we do this. And then treat it. And then just kind of leave it at that and find a new cool looking bulb to put in there. Something more awesome. All right, so let's continue. Let's see what we're gonna do. I'm afraid of getting any kind of wire tools out. You know, getting the gaps and stuff. I'm afraid it'll take the paint off. I might have to do a test. I might just test and see how it works. All right, let's get at it. Okay, so I wonder, I'm going to do a little pointy bit. I'm going to use a new pointy bit since it's less evasive. Well, partially new, mostly new. Yes, pointy bit. Anyway, so I was looking and I'm wondering, do I need to put the hinge back on that? It'd be a real pain in the ass with that shroud on there though. I don't know if I could do it. I don't know if I could be able to bend them back enough. I don't know. I mean, this was nice when I found it, you know, and I think once the globe's in it, it'll even out up like that, the way it's supposed to be. We'll see. I mean, it wasn't in there. By the way, this had a bullseye in it, and I pulled it. I pulled it out of here because I had that CT ham number 60. Is that what it is? With the bullseye lens, and that's where I put it. Oh no! I think I put it. What did I do with it? Oh yeah. I got a Buckeye. Yeah, a DIETZ Buckeye. Cold blast. It's in the other room. Sorry, that's what confused me. And there's a lot of lanterns. There's a lot of lanterns in this room. But yeah, so it did have one, but I stole it and put it in something else. It's okay. This is electrified. That was allowed. Okay, so pointy bit. Let's do some pointy bit action here. You know, I think we go right to steel mulling and treat this. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, it's gonna look a billion times better with some treatment on it. I just want to smooth out this metal and this paint in a little bit. That's what we've been doing here. But basically, that's what we've been doing with those nylon bits. And getting the burrs off the paint, burrs off any kind of oxidation, just things that might, you know, act like a sail on a boat, catching rust and dirt and dust. Dirt's not, you know, some people think that dust is a good protectant. It's actually not. Dust is not good for protecting your antiques. Okay, so let's oil this baby up. But you know, this is a really nice looking Junior wagon. That's too bad. Yeah, it's too bad. But you know what? It's pretty cool. I mean, I already have one. I have one of these, and it's a nice shape also. But this is just, yeah, it's a nice shape. Very nice. Yeah, I would have gone totally to town on this. This would have been a really nice restoration if it was complete. But this is such an old modification that I just have to keep it. It's just too cool. Too cool. All right, let's oil her up. I really can't wait to see what this looks like all treated up with its distressed paint. Okay, let's do it. Lots of corners and there's lots of nooks and crannies on this thing. So this will be a chore wiping this off when we're done, but good thing I got time lapse, right folks? Yeah, no one needs to see that. There we go. Bottom deserves to be treated as well. Okay. Let's take a look and see how this looks. Oh yeah, look at that. We got the silver, we got the brown, we got the black. It's like camouflage almost. That's so nice. Look at that. Look how the whole character of this thing just changes from kind of sad to kind of cool, right? nice shine on there now. Great. Okay, so let's let's try some bulbs in it. This is kind of like taking it outside and lightening it. So I got a couple different bulbs we'll try. So the one that was in it, we'll look at that while we plug her in here. So that's the one that was in it, and that's 10 watt. I'm not sure how I feel about, you know, like the harshness of the like the unfrosted globe. I don't know, but it might look really cool with the back lens there. But let's see, we got a couple other things to try. Oh shoot! There, shortwave's plugged in where I need to plug this in. Come on now. Here we go. Okay. It's very old wiring, so I'm just a little punchy. So like I said, this is a 10 watt. It's a GE 10 watt. We'll get rid of some light here so we can. Boy, 10 watt, that's still pretty darn bright. Wow. Yeah, it's coming through the back for sure. Not like crazy. Not like a flame would, because it's not lined up right, really, with it. You know, for the lens-like effect. Okay, so there is the 10 watt. We also got these. We got these. We got a bunch of these soft white 15s. Let's try one of these first. Okay, that's, you know, I think I'm not going to want this to freaking, you know, light a room so I can read a book. I want it to be kind of like ambient in the corner lighting, right? And then what we want, that'll probably look real nice too, coming through, shining through the Junior. I'm liking that better so far. It doesn't even seem as bright as the 10. Okay. Yeah, by the way, I bought an entire box of a bunch of different light bulbs and crap at an estate sale. This was like a couple of bucks for a huge box of all these weird, like, appliance-shaped bulbs and things, but I'll use them up. I'll use them for stuff. What the heck? You can see this is new old stock, man. This is some old... Look how they're yellowed and everything. Got a barcode. It's not that old. Oh, yeah, what a dummy. You know, I looking right at him, didn't even see that. Yeah. Duh. What an idiot. Idiot. Okay. What else we got? We got these big massive things. Yeah, a bunch of those small soft white. 100 lumen, 100 lumen, 100 lumen, 110 lumen. What did I just put in there? Doesn't say the lumen. Let's see the lumen on those. Let's see. General purpose. Soft white, soft white. Subtle, reassuring light. Are these LED? General purpose? I don't know. Subtle. Reassuring. Oh, look how subtle and reassuring that is. Okay, let me do a switch here right away and see what the difference was here. Huh, that's different. I kind of like the tone of this one better. I don't know. I'll go with it. And then we'll put this with those things. Okay. So let me make sure that, oh man. Yeah. I just put oil all over that thing and my hands are covered in linseed oil. Now let me clean them up a little bit. And I just put fingerprints all over that globe. Yeah, that's a pet peeve of mine. You know, if I'm going to go take, you know, nice pictures of, you know, a finished lantern, I don't want fingerprints and crap all over it. You know? It is a beauty contest, you know. Okay. There. See. So, yeah, so you kind of like, it'd be very cool. You put this like up against a wall, not completely against a wall, but you'll have this light coming out the front, and then your wall will be exposed to this red light in the back. Very cool. Yeah, I like that. That's very neat. Okay. Here we are. Junior Wagon Lamp, Sanskrit, electrified a long time ago. All right, let's come on down here and take a look. All right, so there we have it. Very nice. Very nice, Junior Wagon. I mean, that's a pretty thing, man. By the way, so I can't tell. The last patent is a 1913. There might be a line underneath that. I can't quite tell. It's a very light stamping if it was. But, yeah, so nice. All right. Yeah. Yeah, nice lantern. Still, nice shape. It's a shame, but also, I mean, you know, this will get used daily, right? As a light source for ambient decorating. Very cool. All right, folks, that is going to do it for this pretty simple cleanup here. Although, I'll tell you, it literally took about 14 minutes just to put the oil on there. I don't know how long to get it all off. I'm still seeing hairs from the rag and little spots where I really want to get more of it off in the corners. There's a lot of corners on this thing. Yeah. Yep, get it out of there, Okay. That's gonna do it. Forks. Hey, forks. So yeah, by the way, a couple days, you're not gonna see this before Halloween, but it is Halloween coming up here in a couple days. Boy, 3 days. Halloween will be here. So I wanted to light this. I put an old fuel cell inside it, but the flame is way up here on top, and it's not shining through the holes at all, so you can't even tell if it's lit or not. It's just superheated the top. That's all it did. All right, so that's gonna do it, folks. Thank you so much for stopping by the lab, and as usual, don't you go changing.
We'll be back with the Magic Tunes for the Armada Room's 2-hour disco swing party after this short break. Till then, don't you go changing.
Sit, Ubu, sit. Good dog.